Hello everyone, Nubkeks here. Welcome to the Heroes of the Storm PTR, where we are going to be playing some Maiev today. We're actually playing with a custom game with a bunch of viewers and stuff like that, and friends, which I'll probably do quite often on the PTR. The matchmaking's bugged out. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, check out a Discord in the link below if you want to get involved in that sort of stuff when it's up. So Maiev, she's a new melee assassin. She does have armor by default. Can't we see that? Oh, if we click on herself, we probably can. Yeah, we've got 15 physical armor, 15 spell armor by default, which is a pretty big deal. Her Q is Fan of Knives. It's a crescent shape. Feels a bit like Tyrael's Smite, if you're familiar with that. Has a 4-second cooldown, and the crucial thing is, if we hit 2 heroes with this, I'll cover the talents at the end of the video, don't worry about that. If we hit 2 heroes, it reduces the cooldown to 0.5 seconds, which is obviously, you know, a massive reduction. Needless to say. So we could potentially do a lot of damage if we get that right. Oh, hello. Oh, I really want to get in and hit him with that, but it's just looking a little bit too difficult right now. This should do pretty good damage. Oh, I should have pulled him back. Oh, that was pretty good Maiev damage right there. That's pretty good damage right there. Oh, we can teleport in, and then we can jump to dodge the turret. All right, that went actually very well, that first fight. I'm going to run up top, and I'm going to soak that lane very quick. Yeah, let me cover the other stuff. So, our E is called Spirit of Vengeance. It's somewhat reminiscent of Sylvanas, so we throw it out. Now it goes back to where it was before, and we can reactivate it mid-flight to teleport to wherever it is, but that will remove the spirit. It does actually pretty decent damage, so you can use it for damage in some of these fights, which is kind of nifty. So for example, I can teleport over there, because that's cool. And do this. Hello. Our W will empower our next basic attack to basically tether enemies, a bit like Butcher Lamb to the Slaughter. And when you do this, oh hello. Oh, I missed him. So it pulls them in like that, which is pretty cool. We can probably, so yeah, we'll pull them back towards you. And again, it will kind of cleave people. So you can use it for things a bit like that, which I think is pretty awesome. Oh, I didn't get him. We got him with our Q off the back of that, though, which is nice. But yeah, we probably want to be trying to dodge some stuff. There we go. Hit both of them, so we get mana back. Oh, we also get mana back for hitting them. In fact, the whole mana cost for hitting 2 heroes with your Q. Now, level 1. I'll cover the talents now. Actually, I'll cover the trait first. We can jump in the air, and we become invulnerable for 0.75 seconds. You can still move as well, which is kind of nice. So it's pretty awesome, actually. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, I totally missed. I'm so bad at this game. What am I doing? Arr, no fear. We're gonna be totally okay. We're just gonna port out. Awesome stuff. Maiev, as you can tell, is a lot of fun. Now, level 1, I've got a very interesting talent called Nightshed's Memento. I'll cover the talents I'm going to pick during the game, and then, of course, at the end, I'll cover all talents and give you my thoughts with a bit, you know, when we're not in the chaotic situation trying to commentate a game as well. So this one, we can activate, makes our primary basic attacks bounce between up to 2 enemies, doing 30% more damage on the bounce targets, which is pretty nifty. It lasts 8 seconds. It's very much like Cassia's charge strikes. However, to get it back, it doesn't have a cooldown. But to get it back, you have to hit 2 heroes with a single Q. And that's how you trigger it and get it back, which is pretty awesome, I think. So we can pull this guy backwards. Come on, Arthas. Oh, that was nice jukes by the Arthas. That's impressive. I like that. That's very impressive. Alrighty, we're just building up our thing here. He is dead. Lovely. Alright, and then we're looking for an opportunity to come in here and put some pressure on the enemy team. We might even, like, port over. That would be kind of sneaky. They can see us, of course, if we're in the middle. I'm going to take Bonds of Corruption. We're going all in on this whole physical armor thing. That's what we're going to do. Oh, hello. Oh, I've wasted my my thing there. But we're going to get it back, basically, instantly, so it's okay. I can jump to break some of that damage. Not all of it, though. Just poke him a little bit as we go. Alrighty. Yeah, level 4, we've got this talent Sudden Vengeance. So, when we port to our E ability, it will do an explosion, which will do 5% max HP damage, which is pretty cool. Then at level 7, I took Bonds of Corruption. I should have dodged that with my D, but I wasn't paying attention, sorry. This will make enemy heroes pulled by our W by the Umbral Bind have 25 reduced physical armor for 3 seconds, which should enable us, with Night's Memento, to pump out actually a lot of damage. At least that's the plan. We'll see how it works out. I'm going to go in here real aggressive-like. Alright, so I'm going to pull these guys in. They're going to take a whole bunch of bonus damage. I'm going to jump up to try dodge that. Okay, I'm going to go over here, try dodge this. He might come kill me now, so I'm just going to try dodge back. He's going to presume I'm running away. Of course I'm not. Ha ha ha. More fool you. Actually, now I'm going to run away because I might die, which would be bad. So yeah, we can just have a lot of fun with that. Now, it's going to be a bit tricky going into the Malfurion Silence, and it's going to be very tricky going into the Arthas slows and stuff like that, but we'll see how it goes. Should be kind of fun. I don't know if this is the best build, but I think it's a fun build that I wanted to try out in this particular game. Again, it might not work that well into the Arthas, but hey, if we get past him, maybe we can wreak some havoc. We'll see. Level 10, we're going to take Warden's Cage, just to let you know in advance in case it happens during a team fight. We're going to summon a ring of Wardens around us, which will knock people back into it as they go, which I think should be pretty cool, hopefully. Our Wave Clear's alright, but we don't have any self-sustain apart from the globes, but she seems pretty decent, the old solo laning thing. Now, there is this going on down bottom. We can maybe get down there. Unfortunately, he's dead already. Arthas is up top. We've almost got level 10, so I say we might just force this fight. It might work out for us, actually, alrighty. I can pull these guys back in, because I'm a jerk. There we go. Now we get them. Let's take Warden's Cage. This should knock this guy back in. Beautiful. Oh, I kind of missed that, sadly, but he is dead, which is nice. Keep him silenced, keep him locked down, finish him off. They did unfortunately kill Leoric, but that's a-okay for now. Let's make our way up to this Arthas. We can maybe get some pressure in on him. We can pull him back towards us, which is kind of cool. And we're not really doing too much here. We're just kind of poking at him, harassing him. You know the deal, you know how it is. He might be in some trouble. Nah, he's alright. Oh, I didn't exactly want to come in this way, but it's okay. There's some pretty good damage there as well. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna die though. I'm super dead here. That's alright. It was kind of fun there, just testing it out, seeing what sort of tricks we could do. I feel like I'm definitely underutilizing the D. That's something I'm feeling from these games, because it is such a short cooldown. We could probably use it quite a bit and do some tricks. Nice juke. Very nice juke. We could probably do some tricks with this, trying to dodge some of those crucial abilities. So I should try that a little bit more, like maybe dodge out of the roots or dodge an Arthas root, that sort of thing. Blaze is going to be in some trouble here. Nice damage. And, ooh, they're getting many kills. Oh, so close to more. Oh, he's gonna make it out. Just barely make it out. Zul'jin, he's chilling. He's not gonna push a wave. He's not gonna take the camp. He's just chilling, man. That's just the way Zul'jin is. Chill dude. He's calm, cool, and collected. He doesn't believe in participating. Yeah, that's one cool thing about, one thing to remember at your E is that it does go like, it goes to where you cast it from. Which is pretty nice. Her basic attacks feel pretty good, and definitely the amount of armor you have feels very good. You can see what her wave clear looks like with this just by default. And again, I guess the thing to remember is that you don't have to be positioned in a particular way. Wave clear feels very strong, actually, to be honest with you. We're going to take Shadow Armor. Blink gives 25 armor, and our basic attacks refresh it. So that's going to be, like, OP, I think. We're just going to have 25 armor from that. Bearing in mind we already 15, we're going to be sitting at 40 armor. She's definitely going to get nerfed, because that is just absolutely insane. Like, absolutely insane. What are you thinking, Blizzard? That's so much armor for free. Imagine her with an Uther. It's going to stack. We actually played a game against Nurok from Team Liquid. He wrecked us. They had an insanely good comp, which had like a Cassia and a Maiev. With an Uther, and the Maiev just dives in, locks everyone down. Cassia's doing charge strikes through them, Maiev's doing her cleave strikes through them, and yeah, you just can't stop. It's just unstoppable. It's absolutely terrifying. It really is. Her mana costing pretty legit as well. Like, I'm kind of spamming my stuff, and we've got loads of mana. Like, it's not been an issue at all. Yeah, wave clear is also fantastic. You might as well grab these globes. You need them, Wolfbane? Oh no! Alright, I'll take them. My globes. Our teammates are being dove down here. I guess we'll just leave the Punisher push. We're going to come go for a gank. Could be fun. We've got a 13 talent advantage. She's going in. I like it. I'm going into momentarily. Gonna jump that. There we go. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I don't have my stuff because I missed the Q in that fight. So it didn't actually do as much damage as we could have. Punisher's just pushing stuff in. He doesn't care. Punisher's just doing what he does best. Just killing stuff. What does it matter to him? Not much. Alright, kill this stuff. Mystic Globe. That's okay. Let's see if we can maybe force another team fight. One of the nice things about Maiev is we're going to be able to engage absolutely loads. I think she's going to be really strong at that. And it's kind of unusual to have that capability in a melee assassin. Not many can do it. Thrall can, but not many others can. So it's always awesome to have those more unusual capabilities, for sure. This could get a bit nasty. We're just waiting here. They're looking for it. They're looking for a fight. Oh, Stukov missed. That's alright, though. I mean, we could probably dive them. 15 seconds till I'm ready to go. I say we do it. Gonna jump just to try avoid that for sure. Focus down at Alarak because we can. Miss both of them because I'm terrible. Pull him backwards. I miss again because I'm terrible. And then at level 16 we're gonna take Armored Assault. When we've more than 15 armor, all physical damage dealt is increased by 35%. Which, seeing that we have... Don't I have armor? I've got 15 armor by default, so... That's just all of our physical damage increased by 35% all the time? Is that how that works? Because that's kind of ridiculous if so. Missed him. Not sure where he went. Wasn't paying attention properly. That seems kind of ridiculous if so. Oh, the plays are real. Oh, and he gets out with his blinks. I like it. Again, forgetting to use my trait. We're destroying a keep while that goes on though, so it seems pretty worth it overall. There's a big ass fight happening over there. I'm gonna jump to try dodge this shot, which is gonna kill. It's gonna kill Sulchin. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not that sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It's too funny to. Oh, I'm not even paying attention now. I'm just gonna leave. I totally killed him. Report Sarah. Oh my god. No 1v5s. Yeah. Oh, I always get asked this. Every video we do a custom game, people are like, how'd you get all chat? It's just from custom games. Gonna heal up, we're gonna come back, and then we'll fight after that. But it seems crazy. It's just, we always have this. So we're just gonna get in, right? We're poured in on top of them, drop our Warden's Cage, hit them with our Q if we can, spam the Q, spam basic attacks at Nightshades Memento, try lock him inside and just do lots of damage. That's the plan. See how that wave clear goes. Pretty solid. And that actually has longer range than you expect. Rest in pieces, though. The Orc is very dead as well. I'm gonna come in and do some damage, because why not? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's mildly ridiculous. Actually, I could jump past this. Oh! Let me teleport! Come back! No! I want to kill you! I want to kill you! That was nice. So yeah, let's jump to dodge that. Actually, we could probably walk out of it. I really like the jump. It feels, I mean, she just feels really good, as you can tell. She feels great to play. That wave clear's actually pretty damn good. We can boost up we could probably boost up our E to do more damage for even better wave clear. That could be a cool option. 38 seconds. I guess we'll just try to force a big fight with the Punisher. Kind of tempted to dive them here, but it wouldn't be a good idea, sadly. It makes more sense to come over this way. Kill these things. Dodge that, why not? Gonna get rooted, but that's okay. Our basic attack feels like it hits really hard as well, which is fantastic. He's going in for an entomb. He's going in for an entomb. Just waiting here, trying to be patient. Oh, pushed away. All right. Gonna jump up here as well. There we go, the Warden Cage, locking them in, choosing our moment, pulling them back then a second time with our whatchamacallit. Hello. Oh, you're in trouble now, my friend. Yoink! Back you come. And that should be game with that. I think at level 20, the thing I think looks the best is Shadow Orb Vengeance. We can just activate this to reset the cooldown of our Spirit of Vengeance, which seems pretty fantastic. Let's see if we can time it coming backwards. No, we can't. Whoops. We totally can't. But yeah, this seems pretty good. So again, I'll cover that all at the end there. But there you go. That's a quick look at Maiev. She seems amazing. Her damage seems really good. Her control seems really good. She just seems really good. This one is we recharge by damaging heroes with Spirit of Vengeance 5 times. Hilariously, we all have lever status from from the PTR not working with Quick Match. But seems nice. Seems very nice. So yeah, let's cover her other talents real quick. Oh, we're in voice comms.
Good, man.
Yeah. So it keeps automatically putting you into voice comms. So okay, I'll just tell people what we're doing. Gonna cover talents, then another game. 5 minutes. There we go. So people know what is up. Doge's rage quit. So level 1, you've got Bonds of Justice, which is a quest with your W, with your Umbral Bind. So each tether applied to a secondary target permanently increases the pull damage by 15. Once you've done 5 tethers, it will increase the damage by 75, which is, I guess, just an additional chunk of a reward, which seems pretty good. And after applying 10, it will increase the cleave damage by 30%. This makes your basic attack cleave. So it does add a fair whack of AoE damage. It seems like it could be okay. It seems like it'd be more than okay. It could be really nice, actually, depending. Pursuit of Vengeance. It's also pretty cool, too. Each hero tethered by Umbral Bind reduces the cooldown of Spirit of Vengeance by 1.5 seconds, which seems okay as well. I think the best one is probably going to be Nisha's Memento, which makes your basic attacks bounce to 2 enemies, doing 30% bonus damage to the bounced targets. So that's basically more than tripling your basic attack damage for 8 seconds, which is a huge deal. And you can have this up very frequently, especially when you get comfortable with using that Q and being more accurate with it. So yeah, that seems very strong. Very, very strong, especially if you can be in basic attacking, which you should be able to, seeing as you're locking people down, and her basic attacks do seem to do good damage, so that seems really good. Level 4, you got some interesting quests as well. So that game I took Sudden Vengeance, which is using Blink. As soon as it hits a hero, makes it explode, doing 5% max HP damage, which I think works pretty well too, considering that you do have heroes locked down a fair amount. And it kind of just opens up that burst combo. If you E in on top of them, then you lock them all down and try kill them. You also have Blade Dance, so using Fan of Knives, which is your Q, will do a burst of physical damage around you, which is also pretty decent actually, I think. Bit of extra wave clear, which is kind of nice. Could be good. I don't think you need it though, to be honest. I don't think you need that extra damage. But obviously, if you're going to be spamming like your Q from getting that cooldown reduction, could be really good. Pin Down is another Q talent, which is for questing. Hit 3 enemy heroes with a single Fan of Knives, which will increase its damage by 15%. Each additional time 3 enemies are hit, you'll get an additional 5% damage, and it can stack up to 30% for a lot more damage. If you hit 4 heroes with a single Fan of Knives, you instantly gain all rewards, which is pretty nice. And yeah, no, Maiev trait does not drop Asmo's laser. I don't think it removes hostile effects, but it makes you immune to new ones being applied. I'm not entirely sure. Could have some interesting interactions, Vault of the Wardens. So yeah, that seems like it could be very strong as well. So yeah, again, I'm not sure. This might be the best one. I really don't know what the best things are going to be. On this level, you've got a Loons Wrath. Hitting 2 heroes with a single Fan of Knives causes the next Fan of Knives to drop a star on targets that deal 77 damage with impacts. I'm not sure what this does. Presumably, if you just hit targets, it will do more damage the next time. Which could be pretty nice for some big burst damage. I went for Bonds of Corruption, so when we pull heroes with Umbral Bind, their physical armor is reduced, which seems pretty decent. I don't know, it might sound better than it is, if you get me. Ruthless Spirit also seems really good. So your E damage is increased by 3% per minion, merc, or summon, and 24% per enemy hero hit. So if you E through their entire team, you could do an awful lot of damage. And I think one cool idea could be you send your E through them, then on its back path, you let it hit a bunch of heroes as well, then you explode. You could do tons of damage with that. So it's kind of intriguing. That's an intriguing choice as well. Level 10, Containment Disc. I did try it in one game. It seems a little bit difficult to aim the skill shot, at least at the start, certainly while commentating. Warden's Cage seems fantastic for locking people down, so I think it's going to depend on what your team needs. You hit a single hero with this, it will be like a debuff on them for 6 seconds. You can reactivate it during that time, and you'll put them in a time stop for 4 seconds. They're basically out of the game. You can either... Otherwise, it will just automatically put them in the 4-second time stop after 6 seconds. On level 13, you've got Bladed Armor. Each enemy hero hit by Fan of Knives gives you 5 armor for 5 seconds, up to 20, which seems very solid. Chain Gang, tethering 2 enemy heroes with Umbral Bind gives 35 armor for 4 seconds, so the most armor, but the hardest to do and the lowest uptime, so that seems a bit underwhelming, but you never know. And then Shadow Armor seems great, 25 armor for 2.5 seconds after teleporting to your E, which is cool. And basic attacks refresh the duration, so you're going to have that permanently up, which seems pretty nice. So I just picked that. It seems the best to me because that looks like it ought to be the most consistently up of the armor talents. Level 16, you've got the Armored Assault, which again seems OP because you've got 15 armor by default apparently. So it's just like permanently 35% increased physical damage dealt, which scales insanely well at Naisha's Memento. So that's kind of nuts. Very nuts, in fact. You've got Vengeful Knives. For each enemy hero Spirit of Vengeance hit, your next Fan of Knives deals 1% of their max HP as bonus damage, which could be pretty cool as well. Could do some nice chunks of damage. Cruel Chain then, Umbral Bind gives 25% move speed for 2.5 seconds, making it easier to proc the pull. In addition, each time she deals damage to tethered targets, the pull damage to all targets is increased up to 200%. If you're picking that, you probably need to take, not that one, whereas Bonds of Justice, which is making the pull damage do more stuff by default. So yeah, again, this just seems super consistent, so I don't know. Level 20 then, super cool, you get these Shadow Orbs, which do different things. So Shadow Strike, you do damage to an enemy, you slow them, reduce their armor by 20 for 4 seconds, 30% slow. Spell damage 10 times to refresh that seems okay. Shadow Orb Huntress, you get movement speed and attack speed 40% for 5 seconds. Physical damage to enemy heroes 10 times to refresh that. That seems insanely good at the sort of build I was going for with Naisha's Memento. And then just going nuts with your basic attacks. So that could be really strong. Possibly as well. Like, that's a lot of movement speed. So actually, that's probably what I would go for. Spirit of Vengeance, Shadow Orb Vengeance seems really good as well. Reset the cooldown of Spirit of Vengeance, gives you that escape. So yeah, I'm not sure about this one. They all seem pretty decent. They all seem like they have a place. And that is Maiev. She seems really strong. I'll tell you, I had a ton of fun playing her. I'd imagine a bunch of this stuff might get nerfed and toned down a little bit. In particular, I'm kind of going, wait, like, this one seems weird because she does seem to have that 15 armor default. So it's just like, it's always there unless you have an armor shred on you, which is rare enough, I suppose, once Hanzo's banned. So that seems a bit weird, but whatever. I don't know. She seems really great. So there you go, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you all next time for some more Heroes of the Storm. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.